And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Lady Tetons played the Bismarck State Mystics tough in their opener back in August at the Well. Tonight, they're in the capital city, hoping to finish the job and hand them their first loss of the season. Let's see if they pulled it off. The Mystics built a nice lead in the first. BSC outside, Canton Piercy. She finds the floor. The lead is 5. But the Lady Tetons come back. Williston's Sam Timmerman, part of the first one set. The Lady Tetons win 25-19. In the second set, Bismarck State working the middle, but Williston freshman Madeline Mullins is going to come up there for the block. A good play there. The Mystics will go to Brooke Haas on the back, and Bismarck State would win the second set. They would go on to beat the Lady Tetons 3-1. So 3-1, Bismarck State. They are now 8-0 in Monday Conference play and playing very, very well. Lady Tetons, as they did back in August, did not back down, but they could not come up with the win. Teton baseball team won the Region 13 title last spring and came within a game of getting to the World Series for the first time in the school's history. This afternoon, they began the long process of trying to repeat with a fall matchup against Lethbridge of Canada. Let's go to Raybon Field for some highlights. Really a beautiful day. 1-0 already, bottom of the first, when Anthony Carvala drive to deep right, doesn't quite get out, but 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. It's a double for the product of California. 3-zip Tetons, so they were ready to go. Then Braden Bunnell is going to drive one to third. The ball is going to get through. That's going to get a run home. That makes it 4-zip. Then Connor Calevry with a bad hop at short. That's going to get a run in. 5-zip Tetons. A beautiful day for baseball at Raybon Field. Members of Bill Triplett's Lady Tetons on hand, and they will open up their season November 3rd at the Buster Gillis Classic. So the Tetons score a lot of runs and get some activity in. 9-man football poll. We got a new number 1. Sargent County is up 6 games to none. 6-0. South Border 6-0. New Rockford SM 5-0. West Hope GN 6-0. New Salem Almonts 5-1. Alexander 6-0. Got some votes but did not get into that poll, but they're winning, and that's the bottom line. Class A. Velvet DAG 6-0. The Vikings are 5-0. Dickinson Trinity always tough 6-0. Langton EM 6-0. Central Cass is 5-1. Now as he prepares to get his team ready to meet the Century Pats in the annual homecoming game at Legends Field on Friday, first-year head coach Mark Kennedy says he doesn't care about the history between the two clubs. He just wants his club to continue to get better.
You know, we don't want to look ahead. We don't want to look at anything except for ourselves. One thing that we have this season is man in the mirror. You know, and you look yourself in the mirror and you say, am I going to do this? There's a want and a will in life. Either you want to and you will do it, or you don't want to and you won't do it. And so we've got to come out ready to play as if it's any other team and not worry about the name so much.
All righty. The Minnesota Twins, they are just waiting for their playoff series to begin on Tuesday. They take care of the Oakland A's 6-4. Julian and Jeffers with home runs for the Twins. Hope they can keep some of the power going as they beat the Oakland A's 6-4. And once again, they will be waiting for the playoffs to begin on Tuesday. They did not have a good year last year. Second half, they were terrible. This year, they put it all together and hopefully a nice long run. Coming off their nice 3-1 win over St. Mary's last night at home, Kyle volleyball team hits the road for Watford City tomorrow night. When the two clubs met earlier this season, Watford City left Williston with a hard-fought 3-2 win. So the Coyotes look to even the season series tomorrow night at 1 with their rivals from northwestern North Dakota. They always play Williston tough. Off the first win of the season, 2-1 over Dickinson last night in the Queen City. Coyotes soccer team looks to wrap up their regular season with a win over Bismarck at home. The action at Legends Field begins at 7:30 p.m. Demons own 5 WDA wins. Both the Bison and UND jump into action with conference openers this Saturday. Bison homecoming in Fargo against South Dakota. The Hawks will take on number 1 and defending national champ South Dakota State. And with that, we take a timeout on First News at 10.